Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl. Today we're going to talk about 7 steps to starting an online business. I'm going to share the best practices that worked for me, and I started my first company back in 2011. And by the way, this video is brought to you by The Great Courses Plus. Tip number 1, figure out the product that you're going to sell. And I know you want to overcomplicate everything because we all want to change the world and build something really exciting. Like back in 2011, when we had an idea to start a company, and I started a company together with my boyfriend back then, now husband, and we started a company, study abroad booking platform. The idea was to build an Expedia for booking all of those experiences. But the problem was that we were still studying at the university, we were 21 years old, and we had $300. Like, building an Expedia with that budget and that experience is impossible. But what we thought is that we needed to start with something really basic, like something that we can sell tomorrow. And something that we could sell tomorrow was actually our expertise. Because I was traveling to learn languages before, and I thought that I can just start helping others, and we decided to build like a basic landing page and start helping other people. And $300 was spent on actually registering the company, getting a bank account, and building that landing page. A lot of beginner entrepreneurs make this mistake when they're like, oh, I cannot roll out the product tomorrow. I need to sit down, like really write down a business plan and calculate everything, and then maybe create a great website, and then, talk to friends and pitch my idea. But before rolling it out to the market, I need to make sure it's perfect. That's super wrong. Like, don't do that. Because the problem is you might spend like 2 years building something, coding something, working on something, and then you roll it out to the market, and the market is like, we don't need that. Like, we never needed that. Because sometimes we just come up with really bad ideas, or sometimes we're just trying to solve the problem that only we experience. So my advice to you, just go ahead, roll it out to the market, hear all the bad words about your idea, pivot, change it. But this is the only way to build a great company. Tip number 2, you don't have to go all fancy and hire an expensive developer. There are so many tools online that you can use. I love to use Tilda to build landing pages, and now it takes me like 20 minutes to build a landing page. There is Wix.com. Another tool that I just found is called ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels allows you to build like basically everything, like a profile for all of the users and materials they can download, and allows you to build funnels. Like, there are so many things that you could do with that, but it's a little on the pricier side. Tip number 3, start collecting people's emails. You're gonna thank me for that. Because when we started, we're like, oh, our landing page is just gonna be selling a product, because that's the end goal, right? But the thing is, you're gonna start paying for ads. You're gonna start paying for influencer product placements. And you don't wanna just lose that money. I would build the business in a way that the first step, you're collecting an email or a phone number. Second step, you sell something cheaper. And the third step, you upsell them to something bigger. And like, collecting emails is a crucial point. What I use is GetResponse. It's a very powerful platform that allows you to create drip campaigns. And a drip campaign is that something happens on different events and different dates. Like, somebody signed up, there's an email, somebody bought, there's an email, somebody didn't buy, there's another email. Like, you can build all of those different schemes and stuff. Another service that we use is called SendGrid, but it's mostly for transactional emails. Tip number 4, figure out how you're going to collect payments, because guess what? The goal of your business is to actually make money. There are a lot of services you can use. My recommendation would be PayPal and Stripe. Stripe is super easy to connect if you're from Europe or the US. PayPal is really worldwide. There's also Braintree, but I don't really like them because we used to use them and once asked them for like for better terms to use it, and they said they're gonna give them to us, and they gave us some different terms, and we ended up paying 20% more. So, but that's a different kind of story. But I would recommend Stripe and PayPal for collecting payments. Tip number 5, pricing your product. There is a thing that we entrepreneurs tend to underestimate what we're doing, and I had this problem. But then I actually realized that the things I'm talking about, like private consultations, all my courses, are actually worth so much because I'm saving so much time to other people, and it took me like years to learn that. So don't underprice yourself. But also, if you're doing, like, if it's your first business, if you're just trying out different digital marketing tools, I would stick to a price $20 to $30. Because this way, you're gonna be able to become profitable faster. Because if you're selling like a $5,000 product, again, this is something that happened to us. Our average trip is like $2,000. And it took people ages to convert. Like if we invested like 100,000 straight away, it would have taken us years to get that money back. So we started to roll out really basic products like a landing page where I sold my own consultation and stuff. So really start with $20 to $30 check. And this way, your unit economics are probably gonna work, and you can always raise your price. Like you start your Facebook ads, you see that unit economics works, that you're spending less money than you're actually making, you can start raising your price until the demand is still there. Tip number 6 is actually how to attract your first customers. Start a Facebook campaign, start targeting people who have the same interests. For example, you're starting an agency that helps build websites for entrepreneurs. Go ahead and target Gary Vee's followers or Tai Lopez followers. Like you know where entrepreneurs are already. And Facebook, YouTube, Google allows you to target them. Another way is to actually go to influencers. Like if you know some smaller influencers, you can always just DM them on Instagram or just shoot them an email that you want to collab. This is how influencers make money. So they want to collab with you. It just depends on whether their prices are reasonable or not. But I would say, like, I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs. They said that 30% of their traffic is coming from their own social media, 70% is coming from like targeting, retargeting, Google Ads, whatever. So I would recommend, if you don't have your own community, start with targeting and retargeting people. Before we move to tip number 7, I'm gonna share a course with you that's gonna help you start your online company. Because I know sometimes you're like, oh my God, I'm not ready yet. I don't have that experience. I haven't studied economics. I want to do my MBA first, and then maybe I have an idea of starting a business. You don't have to do an MBA or you don't have to do a master's degree in economics to start a company. You just need a great idea, and you need this mindset. You need to be ready. You need to be ready to risk, to dedicate your time, to spend your time for free, because we worked for free for like first couple of years. We didn't get a lot of money. With our first client, we got like $300. We built a basic website. With the second client, we enhanced the website because we got more money, and we got a third client in 6 months after starting the company. So like 3 clients in 6 months, which is not a lot. But she went to Australia for like 8 weeks. The commission was really good because the way we work is we get commission from schools, and we were able to rent a table in a co-working space for $200. It's all like rolling, but it's really slow at the beginning. So just be ready for that. And again, you don't need some extraordinary knowledge. You just need to be passionate about what you do. And I found this course, it's called the Entrepreneurial Toolkit, which actually teaches you every single step, like how to find the right idea, what's the methodology, how do you think about what idea is gonna work for you, how do you identify the market, how do you market your product, like every single step is discussed there. And you can find this course on a platform called the Great Courses Plus. The Great Courses Plus is subscription on-demand video learning service with top-notch lectures and courses from top professors from the Ivy League and other great universities globally. When you subscribe, you get unlimited access to a huge library of over 11,000 video lectures on anything you love: entrepreneurship, art, science, public speaking, leadership, like whatever, you're gonna find it there. The Great Courses Plus is giving all Silicon Valley Girl viewers a free trial. So go ahead, support me, click the link below and get your free trial, and go ahead and watch the Entrepreneur's Toolkit course. I think it's gonna help you a lot with starting a great online company. And my final tip is tip number 7. And if you don't have an idea yet, if you don't know when you're gonna start, like start with this. Tip number 7 is building your own community. I am hanging out with so many bloggers who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, not because they're great entrepreneurs, but because they have a great community. Of course, they're great entrepreneurs, but the community came first. So building a community around yourself, if you're a professional at something, like maybe you are a CPA, maybe you're a marketer, maybe you're a developer, maybe you're a photographer, like there are so many things you're probably doing. Start sharing your knowledge to your community. You can do it on Instagram. Instagram is the easiest platform to start, but it has less organic reach. YouTube is a little tougher in terms of like you need to edit videos and stuff, but it offers amazing organic reach. There's Facebook, there's LinkedIn, like there are so many platforms. Start something now, start building your community, and imagine imagine if in 6 months you have like 1,000 people following you, you already have your potential customer base to whom you can market, with whom you can test your ideas. You can be like, oh guys, if I created this product, would you buy it? And they will give you instant feedback and it's gonna be free. You wouldn't have to pay for it. So start building your community now. It doesn't matter if you have an idea, it doesn't matter if you have a company, it doesn't matter if you have a business. That was it from me for today, guys. And I know at the beginning, you need a lot of support and you need a lot of like moral support and marketing. I hope this video was helpful for you. And I wanted to offer one more thing. Write down a comment below with your idea, like what you're gonna do, or maybe you're already doing something. If you are, then share your website or Instagram profile. And I'm gonna randomly pick, like with a randomizer, I'm gonna pick an idea and I'm gonna promote it on my Instagram. I currently have over 330,000 followers on Instagram. And imagine those people are gonna hear about your idea, so you're gonna get instant validation. Like if you get requests in your DMs, this means the idea is worth something. So don't hesitate, comment down below, and in a week I'm gonna pick a person. I'm gonna announce it on my Instagram, Lingua Marina, and I'm gonna also post a community tab here. I'm very excited about this and I hope it's gonna be a great opportunity for somebody who wins. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, there's a red button below, hit subscribe. I'm gonna see you in the next vlogs.